Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you know this channel is trying to look after the interests of all areas of the minority groups in South Africa under an unprecedented attack by a totally evil ANC government. I mean, really, this is extraordinary. And one day the story is going to be told when the world wakes up to what's happening. But that's not what this video is all about. This video is about just one of the people who's been impacted by this incredibly destructive racist policy called Black BEE, or Black Economic Empowerment or Employment. Let me get that right. Black Economic Employment. And I'm not even going to say who this guy is, but look, if you're in Australia and you're looking for a really good person to come and work with you in real estate, in buying and selling real estate, I've got the man for you. Okay, so I'm going to put my email address down below, and I'm going to put you in direct contact with him if you send me an email. And he writes, "Thank you for your live stream. I'm definitely going to see Dirk and contribute. He is down the road from where I'm in Hearties. Please see the email below." And he says, "Here is the response to the initial assessment for migration to Australia in Johannesburg. After investigating for 2 years, we have finally decided we would love to be in Brisbane." Well, mate, when you come to Brisbane, you're going to have to come and have a coffee with me, okay? Because you're going to find life here so much better for you and your family. First, let me give you my basic story. We have a residential property letting business. I have had to let all my employees go over the past 5 years as the BEE, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. Black Economic Employment noose tightened its grip over our company. You see, the new BEE laws, or New Property Practitioners Bill, basically means if our turnover in our trust account is over 1 million rand annually, I need to have a 51% BEE partner. Now, I've talked about this so many times. I mean, this is a complete con that's going on in South Africa. Cyril Ramaphosa wouldn't look sideways at you, buddy. You haven't got enough turnover. He's not going to make enough money out of you. But he would be one of the well-connected people who would love to just take advantage of just having 51% of your business like that for doing nothing. But John Ndlovu, in a township in somewhere in Durban, you'd never approach him, would you? Because he doesn't have contacts. But he's still the right skin color. Yeah, this color. It's called black. This is what's going on in South Africa. I mean, it is a complete and utter disgrace. And the people who are gaining from black privilege are the well-connected in South African politics and their cadres. Their friends. You know, it's like a little inner circle that are just cleaning up on this 51%. Okay, I heard my bit of a rant. Let's get back to what this fellow says. However, staying under this threshold is impossible, as the basic maths shows. If we earn 10% of this, it would be 100k a year divided by 12 months, which would be roughly 8,300 rand a month before I need to pay VAT company tax, or PAYE, meaning I cannot afford to even put fuel in the car and pay the cell phone before breaching my BEE limit. Please, can I ask and highlight that I would appreciate if you keep this anonymous, as the cautiousness from which one must operate here on the grounds is intensifying, and almost anything can be misconstrued as anti-revolutionary or racist, as a socialist state is born, and you can land in jail. Thank you. Believe me, your identity is totally secure. No one will ever know who you are. When I get people from Brisbane, Australia, in the real estate industry sending me emails, I'm going to forward your link directly to them. And before I do that, I'm going to make damn sure that they're bona fide. Okay, so if you're going to respond to this in your Brisbane real estate industry, you want a really good guy who knows what he's doing, who's coming to Brisbane, please, your website, I need to see .com.au in there, and I need to see your picture so I know who you are, that you're relevant. Then I will forward you this guy's email address. Okay? That's how sad the situation in South Africa is becoming. Anyway, it continues to say, so in light of my BEE debacle, basically my business has had to retreat as I refuse to hand over my 17 years of hard work to someone who is going to sit there and do nothing while I do all the work. I cannot describe how quickly it is deteriorating, driving on the highways around Johannesburg during the business day in peak hours. Looks like a Sunday afternoon 6 months ago, and this is probably because all the middle and upper class with cars have already gone. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to be the last one on the plane, and no one wants to be that guy. As we run a book that deals with a wide demographic, I have properties in every corner of Gauteng, from Pretoria North to Vanderbijl Park and Randfontein to Springs. Many of my investors who I've had on my books for well over a decade and whose lounge I would sit in and strategize their portfolio growth are gone. I have made more international calls in the past 6 months than I have in the past 10 years because all of the clients are gone and to varying destinations, basically wherever they could go. Anyway, going back to my situation. Our financial situation leaves us wanting for Australia's business visa, as they get the Rand 15 million in assets or 5 million Rand in assets in turnover, which means we meet a portion of this category. It is just Adelaide and I who are 40 and my little 7-year-old girl. I'm getting dangerously close to the age cutoff to get to Australia. I'm happy to work hard from the bottom, but ideally would love to start my own business, as I know what I'm doing and I can add value to the industry. Do you know of anyone that can be my WEE, my white economic emigration partner in Brisbane, or would be able to sponsor me? I will come with my own money. I just need a foot in the door. I do not want to waste any more time working here and waiting for it to get better, because it won't. It's time to cut my losses and start fresh, and most importantly, because there is nothing here for my little girl. Any advice, help, or leads would be truly appreciated. And obviously, I'm not going to disclose who this guy is, but look, I've got a large number of Australian people who follow this channel. This guy, if you've got friends in the real estate industry, if you've got family in the real estate industry, if you are in the real estate industry, please get them or you to contact me. I will put my email address down below. These people are desperate. He's got a 7-year-old daughter. Now consider the fact, if you had a 7-year-old daughter and you were living in a war zone where these, I don't know what to call them, they're barbaric. The things they do to young children are just beyond incredible. It's just absolutely disgusting. Please reach out to this fellow. Send me an email. Show me that you are bona fide. Give me the website of your real estate company here in Australia. And if you can do that, I will put you in touch with this fellow. And look, you're going to get a guy who's going to work so hard for you. This will turn your business around. Okay? He wants to come to Brisbane, which is where I live. And I guess he'll accept anywhere in Australia, but Brisbane is his preference. So look, if you live in Perth or you live in Sydney or live in Melbourne, still send me an email, because this guy is desperate to get out of this incredibly disgusting ANC. It's like a sewer tank. You're swimming in the shit. That's what the population of South Africa are doing now. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day, and I just can't get over these incredibly hardworking people who are just being totally denigrated by this racist BEE policy that is destroying South Africa. The L factor is missing in action. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, and above all, be safe. And for those real estate practitioners who want a really good guy to come in and help them or work with them, send me an email. I need proof that you're from Australia. I don't want this guy being brought down by some arsehole in South Africa. So please, just understand that things in South Africa are becoming pretty desperate. All right, guys, take care.